Since I started my YouTube channel in 2019, I've generated $1,024,659 in gross commission income directly from the leads who have reached out to me because of my YouTube channel. In this video here, I want to share with you some of the secrets I've learned along the way to help me get to this point. When I first started out on YouTube, I had no idea if I was going to be able to make money from it. And so now to look back 3 years in the past and see that I've earned as much as I have, it's absolutely crazy to think about the type of growth that I've seen here because of the YouTube channel. I can't wait to see what happens in the next 3 years. I anticipate that there's a good chance we could hit another $1 million in gross commission income in just the next year and a half if we continue pushing on it. So this is incredibly powerful. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you definitely need one. And if you already do have a YouTube channel, hopefully some of these tips will help you out. So my name is Cody, the YouTube Realtor. I've used YouTube specifically as my only lead generation source for the last 3 years, and I wouldn't have it any other way. My purpose with this channel here is to really be able to give back and provide to other real estate agents and give them the information that they need to go out there and create their own YouTube journey for their real estate business. This is something I'm really passionate about, and I want to help people earn more money using YouTube, as well as create other additional income streams through the power of what we have with real estate, talking about rental properties, revenue share with, these different brokerages, whatever it might be. I want to help you make more money. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this. Now, the first thing that I realized when I got started with YouTube was how hard it is to actually get views. But the cool thing about this is you don't need a ton of views in order to get leads and to get deals off of YouTube. During this time, from the time I started the channel on September 20th through the end of the year, December 31st of 2019, I was able to get 2,200 views on my channel. Now, that's across numerous different videos. I released probably 20 to 30 videos during that time frame. So I was definitely putting out a lot of content, but I was not getting a ton of views. If you actually figure out how many views I was getting on that channel at that time, it was less than 100 views per video before I started getting leads, right? New Year's Day rolls around and I actually get my very first lead. I get somebody who reaches out to me from Philadelphia. They say, hey, I'm moving to your area. I just accepted a job. I'm a veterinarian and a professor here at my local university, and I just accepted a position there and I'm moving out there in the next couple of months. Can you help me find a home? I say, yeah, absolutely. I cannot believe this actually worked. Somebody actually reached out to me. I jump on the phone with this individual, have a phone call with him, and eventually a few months later he actually closes on a home, which at the time was the biggest real estate transaction I'd ever done. It was a $1.2 million home. The very first lead I ever received off of YouTube became the biggest deal I'd ever done up until that point. So that was pretty crazy to see, and that's the thing I really want to drive home here with this point, is that you don't need a ton of views in order to get people to reach out to you and then ultimately become a lead, right? Whether you're getting 5 views, 10 views, 100 views, or even 10,000 views, it doesn't really matter as long as you're getting in front of the right people who are actually watching your videos and are actually serious about trying to do something, right? I'd rather have 10 really high concentrated views from people who are serious about trying to buy or sell real estate rather than have 1,000 or 10,000 views from just random people, right? So if you get really, really niched down, if you get really specific, you will be able to pick up business with just a limited amount of views. Now, that being said, you might be looking at this and thinking, okay, cool. It took you 3 months to get one deal. How is that actually something that's scalable and efficient? Well, from there, it started to snowball. As soon as I got that first lead, it just continued to build and build and build until I got to the point where eventually COVID hit, which really helped me, my business, because a lot of people were moving here, but it continued to build because I'd already put in the work. I had people reaching out to me, maybe even sometimes 2 to 3 people every single day saying, hey, I'm moving to your area. Can you please help me? So this is pretty phenomenal to see. And this is the exact way that you can go from just 1 or 2 leads, maybe 1 or 2 deals, to going up to 20, 30, 40, 50 deals. I know people in other states that have been able to pull in 60 or even 70 deals in one single year just from these videos that they're doing on YouTube. So it's absolutely crazy what is possible, but it absolutely is possible. The thing you have to remember is it's all about being consistent and picking up on that momentum. If you actually take a look at my channel, you'll see that the growth kind of goes like this. It's kind of flat, and then it kind of shoots up almost exponentially over time. This is when you really start to build that momentum and see the traction that you're starting to get. It only takes a few really good videos to pick up and get traction on the YouTube platform in order to start building that momentum for your channel. In fact, I had a couple videos that did really well over the past couple of years, and this really catapulted the number of views that I get on my channel channel, the number of subscribers I had, how much watch time I had, and ultimately how many people come back and watch my videos. So that's something that's absolutely crucial, is just getting a couple of videos that are going to pop off. And the only way to really do that is to pick up on good videos, make sure you're consistent with it, and keep getting better at the quality. If you do those three things, you're going to build up momentum, and eventually you'll have a video that does really, really well. I should also mention that you want to try and pick up on trends or things that are popular in your area, right? For instance, I just recently had another real estate buddy who's in Florida, and they recently had the hurricanes out there, and he did a video on hurricane insurance right around the time just after the hurricane, right? So this is a video that did very, very well because there's a lot of people searching for that type of content because of the hurricane that they just had. So these are the types of things that you can do, whether you've got like tornadoes in your area, or you've got floods, or you've got hurricanes, or you've got, it doesn't necessarily have to be weather. It could be just something crazy that's happening in your market, right? Pick up on these trends, pick up on what's happening, make videos around that, and that's really going to catapult your videos to the next level. Number 3 on our list, always be providing value to the people who are watching your video. It's really important when it comes to creating videos that you don't make videos based on what you want to watch or what you think is interesting. You want to make videos based on what other people want to see. So pay attention to the comments, pay attention to which videos are doing the best, whether it's the click-through rate or the watch time, and continue making those types of videos. I did this early on in my career. I said, hey, I'm actually going to go film an area and just kind of show people what it's like to live there, right? I'm going to show them the houses, show them the roads, the landscaping, the sidewalks, all that stuff, and just show them what's out there and what this actually looks like, because it's a little bit different than what other people are used to. When I did that type of video, people fell in love with it. They absolutely loved being able to see those things. And so I picked up on it and said, hey, I need to do this for every single city and suburb here in my area. And I did. And those videos are some of the best producing videos that I've got on my main channel. The goal is really to try and become a news resource for your area. So when people are thinking about buying or selling real estate in your area, or even just getting information about what's happening, they know exactly who to go and talk to. If you can accomplish this and get out there and talk about the things that are newsworthy and be that person, you're going to pick up a lot of traction on your YouTube channel. So always keep that in the back of your mind. Hey, what can I make content on that is potentially newsworthy that will help build that brand as me being the go-to person when it comes to information about my area? And if you can get on with like the news stations or the radio stations, that's going to be a huge boost to your business as well. So something you should always be trying to do. It's not going to be easy, but it is something worth doing. I've actually cold emailed every single writer and news reporter, news anchor at the local news stations saying, hey, I'm the real estate expert. I'd love to be on your show, be on your channel, get quoted in one of your articles. I haven't heard anything back yet, but I'm still pushing, still trying to get to that point. So if you can do this, especially if you're in a smaller area, I think this is much more likely. People like that are always looking for somebody that they can go in and quote when it comes to real estate news. So try and do that as another quick little tidbit. Now, as we jump into number 4 here, if you want to learn more about what we're doing over here at Real Academy, how we use YouTube videos just like this one to grow our real estate business, or even have some of the same success that I've had with YouTube, I'd love to chat with you about the opportunity we've got over here with Real Broker. You can find my information in the description box below, where you can schedule a call with me. We'll just talk about the pros and cons, see if it's a good fit for you. If it is, we'll move forward. If not, that's totally okay. I'm just here to continue providing value for you. I just want to point that out real quick, because as we move into number 4, the thing that you have to be doing is always be improving. When it comes to creating these videos, when it comes to creating content, you'll probably see the evolution here on this channel as well of how I continually try and get better. We try and switch up the background, make it a little bit better. We try to dial in the audio, we dial in the camera, the settings with the camera. We always try to get a little bit better as time goes on, so that you can continue putting out high quality content. When you're first getting started, you can get away with just kind of using your phone, having some very basic information. You're still going to get a couple views, but as you step up that quality level, you're going to continue to get more and more views, and you're going to become more and more trusted in that space. So when you first start out, don't get too serious about the quality, just get the content out. Once you're comfortable with getting content out, then you can get more serious about the quality behind it. Also, on that note, I should mention that the titles and the thumbnails to your videos are the most important part. So that is the one part that you really have to succeed on right from the beginning. I recommend going out there, planning out your videos, making sure you've got a good title and a good thumbnail. And if you put that video out, whether the quality is amazing or it's just kind of subpar, that video should still do really well. So with that said, guys, that kind of wraps up our video here. I really appreciate you tuning in and watching this video. As I mentioned, reach out to me. My information's in the description box below. I'd love to chat with you about what we're doing over here and why so many agents are coming on over here at Real Broker, and what we can do to provide additional value and additional income to you and your business. With that being said, guys, we'll catch you in the next one.